The Great and the Missing Key. Let's get started. I'm Nate the Great. I'm a detective. I'm not afraid of anything, except for one thing. Today I'm going to be birthday party for the one thing I'm afraid of. Annie's dog and this morning my dog Roach and I were getting ready for the party. The doorbell rang. I opened the door. Annie and Fang were standing there. Fang looked bigger than ever and so did his teeth. But he looked like a birthday dog. He was wearing a stupid sweater and a new collar. I need help, Annie said. I can't find the key to my house, so I can't get inside. So had a birthday party for Fang. I, Nate the Great, was sorry about the key and glad about the party. I said, "Tell me about your key." Well, Annie said, "the last time I saw it was when I went out to get Fang a birthday surprise to eat." To eat, I said. Yes, Annie said. Some surprise food. It's the one present I had forgotten to buy. I get Fang a lot of present. A stupid sweater and a new collar with a license number, a name tag with a little silver dog dish and a little silver bone to hang from the collar. See how pretty the Fang looks and near how nicely he jiggles. I, Nate the Great, did not want to look at Fang to always listen him. Tell him more. While Roseman and her poor cat were at my house, Annie said. She was helping me to get ready for the party. When I left to the store, I left the Roseman and cat in my house on a table. That is the last time I saw the key. When I got back, Fang was still in the yard, but the house was locked and Roseman, our cat, was gone. Roseman left this note stuck in my front door. Your keys can be found at a place that is run, a place that is safe, and where things are shiny, a place that is big because it's not tiny, and this is a poem, and I went home. That's a strange poem, I said. Sometimes Roseman is so strange, Annie said. I, Nate the Great, already knew that. You must go to the Roseman's house and ask. You must go to the Roseman's house and ask her where to put your key, I said. I went to her house, Annie said, but it was locked too. I rang the bell, but no one was home. This is a big day for Roseman and locked doors. I said, who else is a key to your house? My mother and father, but they went out for that day, and they won't drag up dog parties, Annie said. I, Nate the Great, know that dog parties are very easy not to ride, but I said, I will take your case. I wrote a note to my mother. Dear mother, I am on a case. I'm looking at a face and shiny big place. I do not know where I went around. Okay, this is crazy. I don't like this. Annie, Fang, and I Roach and I went to Annie's house. What does your key look like? I said. This is okay. It's silver and shiny. And he said, it's a throat. And I looked around. There was so many places to rape the key under the Annie's doormat, in her flower garden, up to the drain pipe, onto the mailbox. But there was not one safe, shiny, and big. I will have to look at another place. And he said, Fang, and I went there. Fang, and I will wait for you here. And he said, I Nate the Great was glad to hear that. Throat and I went to Oliver's house. And Oliver is a pest, but I had two cases to solve. I knew that Oliver correct shiny things like tin cans, safety pins, bandage, poison, ivory wire, and the pictures of sun. Each week he correct one new shiny things. Perhaps this week it was key. Did the Rossman with a shiny key in your big or one safe place? I asked. No, Oliver said. This is not my key week. This is my week for the shiny ears. Would you like to see my new ear? I Nate the Great did not want to see a new ear or old ear. I started to weep. May I follow you? Oliver said. Oliver asked. No, I said. I will help you look for the key, Oliver said. All right, I said. When I got to east, you go west. When I go south, you go north. But we won't be together, Oliver said. Exactly, I said. And I left Oliver's house. I did not look back. Oliver went to see Oliver. I Nate the Great was busy thinking and looking. All at once I saw a big safe face, a bank. I knew there was so many round shiny things in a bank, like pennies and nickels and a dimes and a quarter and Throat, and I went inside. Oliver followed us. Throat and I looked on desk and behind the counter and crawled on the floor. It was as if Rossman had been there. There could be the cat hairs all over the floor. I saw new paper clips and a broken pen and a penny and mud and a blank guard forced to his feet. Then the rest of him. Do you want to go make a disappointment? He asked. I Nate the Great wish I could disappoint Oliver and this bank. I said, did anyone strange with their forehead to rip the key here? The guard pointed to the door. Throat and I laughed. Now I Nate the Great know where I should not look for the key. A bank was not strange enough place to strange person like Rossman to rip the key. I had to think a strange place. I dropped a kitchen with a bottle of syrup hung off the bottle and stack of pancakes. It was not a strange place, but if a good place to think of, because I Nate the Great was hungry. It was not time for lunch. Throat and I stared for home. I felt something breathing on the back of my neck. I turned around. It was Oliver. I will follow you forever, Oliver said. I Nate the Great know forever will be too long for followed by Oliver. Throat and I stared to run. We ran down the street, up a hill, around 5 corners, and into the alley. We watched Oliver. I sat down to the west beside a garbage can. Throat sniffed it. Throat like a garbage can. I stared at the can. I had an idea. A garbage can would be perfect place for the Rossman and hide the key. It was a big, round, and a shiny, with a shiny cover and shiny handles. It was safe because no one would look inside a garbage can except for Rose, and it was very strange place for a key. Strange enough for Rosman. There was not many places like that. Now I know the great knew that I had to look at Annie's garbage. Rose and I walked to the garbage can behind Annie's house. We bent a row. I did not look at Annie to see me until I found the key in her garbage can. Then I would surprise her. I tried to pull up the cover. Rose tried to push up the cover with her nose. I pulled harder. Rose pushed harder. The cover came off. We looked inside the can. It was empty. Now I made the great had not solved the case. Rose and I struck home. I was very hungry. I gave Rose a bone. I made many pancakes. I sat down to eat them, but I did not want to have a fork. I opened the drawer. It was full of spoon and knife and a fork all together in a shiny silver pile. I had to pick up many spoons and knives before I found the fork. It is too hard to find something silver and shiny with a mix on and other things. Dance was silver and shiny. I made a great word about that. Maybe Annie's key was some place where nobody would see it, and because it had with shiny silver things. A strange place, a round place, a big place, a safe place, and now I made the great noodle place. Rose and I went back to Annie's house. Annie was sitting in front of the fan. She looked sad. Fan looked big. I ran up Annie. I know where your key is, I said. Where? Annie said. Look at Fan's cover, I said. Annie's looked. I see Fang's name tag and hanging from the cover, she said, and a license and a silver dog dish and a silver bone and my key. Yes, I said. I made the great. Said Rosalind, hung your key from Fang's collar. We did not twice because we went under silver things in there. But why did the Roseman hang in there? Annie said. Well, it was a very strange place, I said. And remember Roseman's poem, a round place, a big and safe place where things and shiny. One Fang's collar is round and things hanging from it. Our shiny Fang is big and safe. There was no place more safe than with the key than a few inches from the Fang's teeth. No one would try take that key, including me. I started to wave. Wait, Annie said. She looked at the key from the Fang's collar. Now I am my party and you can come. I made the great was glad for Annie and sorry for me. And just then the Roseman and the 4 cat came to the walk. You found the key. I know it. I left the perfect place. I made the great so many things to the Roseman, but the party was starting. Annie unlocked the door. We all sat inside. We sat around the birthday table. We gave me a sense of the honor because I had solved the case. I was next to Fang. I made the great hope it would be a very short party. The end. Bye bye.